Hi, Paul.
Hi.
Welcome back to Nutrition Counseling. Today we're just going to go over a few things and check in and see where you're at
Mm-hmm.
and how
Okay.
things are going. First, I'd like to start off with a 24-hour recall. If you remember from last time, we'll just go through whatever you ate yesterday, starting at the beginning.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So, yesterday when you woke up, what was the first thing you ate?
I just had a cup of coffee.
Okay, and then moving on throughout the day, what else?
So then for lunch, it was light. I had barbecue pork, and this was on 2 slices of bread.
Did you have anything else to go with that?
No.
Okay. Continuing on.
You see, then dinner time, we had hamburger. With ketchup, mustard, and pickles. And then, let me see, then we had baked beans. And macaroni and cheese. And then I had iced tea with that.
Okay. So now that's all, since that's all you ate yesterday, we'll go back through and put a little bit more specifics into there. So with your coffee, did you add any cream or sugar?
No, I didn't. No.
Okay. And about how much do you think you drank?
It was one cup.
Okay, and then your barbecue pork, you said that was on 2 slices.
It was on 2. Yeah, I
like
just had. Right. Well, yeah, I had them. There's like I folded them in half. So I mean, it was just like 2 slices of white bread.
And how much pork did you have?
I don't know, what was it?
It's okay, you can show me
Yeah,
with
right.
your
It
hands.
was. Yeah, right. It was probably about like that. Flat, about that much. Yeah, maybe 8 ounces. Yeah.
Okay. And there was sauce on the
And sauce on the
barbecue
yes.
pork.
Mm-hmm.
And your hamburger, again, how big was that?
Let me see. It was probably about a quarter pound.
And did you have a bun with that?
It was a bun with that, yes.
And then how much ketchup and mustard did you add?
Oh, probably tablespoon, teaspoon each. And 3 pickles.
3 pickles. Baked beans?
Because they were both small servings. I don't know, about that much. Whatever that measurement would be, I don't know.
We'll approximate.
Yeah.
And for the
And the same, probably the same.
And your iced tea, you had a full glass?
Yep. Right.
Okay. Throughout the day, did you drink anything
I had
else?
a couple glasses of water in between during the day.
Okay. So does this look accurate of what you had yesterday?
Yes.
About how much?
Yes.
Do you see anything that might be missing?
I had actually at this little evening snack. I had a few pretzels, probably. I'm trying to think what would be maybe like a half a cup.
Okay. So again, is that now
That
complete?
would be, yes, that would be complete.
Okay. So from here, we're going to categorize what we ate. So we have our proteins. You have fruits, vegetables, starches, fats, sugars. Okay. So as we go through this, I'll ask for you to participate a little bit, if that's all right with you.
Okay.
Just to see what you think each of your food choices would fall into.
Okay.
So, coffee, would you put that in anywhere?
I don't know. I don't know where that would.
Yeah, so coffee is just kind of, it doesn't necessarily fit, especially because you didn't add any sugars or creams into that.
Yeah.
So coffee is, that doesn't exactly fall into anything. So your barbecue pork.
That would be protein.
And so we had about 2 choices of that.
Okay. Sauce would probably, the bread would be starches. So.
Right, and we had 2 slices of bread, so that's 2 choices.
Sauce, I'm guessing that would be some added sugar.
Yes, from the barbecue. Yeah. Again, water is, we'll add a water category because it's great that you're drinking water.
Okay, so then the bun would be starch. Hamburger would be the protein. Ketchup would be, I guess you want to consider part vegetable and part added sugar. Mustard, I don't know what that would fall under.
Mustard is raw. It's kind of a mix of everything, but we'll put it on with added sugars since it'll have some of that. Your pickles.
And be vegetable.
Baked beans.
That would be protein. Right? And then there was some brown sugar in it, so that would be an added sugar. Macaroni and cheese, that would be starch.
And I forgot to write our dairy category. Because that's what's important.
Okay, yeah, right, yeah, because it was, with the cheese in there, so that would be.
So the cheese goes into there.
And the iced tea was just plain iced tea.
Right, I'll put that before water.
And then pretzels, or that would be, that would be starch, I guess, because it's.
Okay, perfect. So, the only thing that I'm gonna add in here is from our mac and cheese. That would have a little bit of fat in it too.
Okay.
Okay, so taking a look at our categories and how everything kind of played out, what do you notice?
Still a lot of starches.
Good.
And good protein, but yeah, just a few vegetables and no fruits. No, with fruits, I mean, I've been eating more fruits, oranges and apples during the week for lunches, things like that too. So that's
good. I'm happy to hear
something a little bit different. Yep.
Yeah. So, since we took a look at your recall and we can reflect on the goals that we set last time, how are they going? You mentioned the fruits were going a lot better.
Yep.
And your other goal had to do with starches.
So that's still up. That really hasn't changed.
So.
I think the thing would be is while the count is still high, I think the amount of starches that I'm having per meal is less.
Okay, so
it's not.
It's a great step. It sounds like you kind of took the goal and made it a little bit more attainable. So maybe today we can write out the goal for starches and change it a little bit so that it's more accurate and we can reach that goal and keep it maintainable goal for the future. Are there any other concerns that you have?
No, I think I think it's just the main thing is just looking at the starches and that, and then just maintaining what I'm doing with the sugars. So
Okay,
I think
perfect.
that's probably the three biggest things.
So then I'll have you switch over, and this is our goal sheet. So, since really we don't want to change too much, we're just gonna adjust our starches goal. I'll have
Okay.
you write that out.
Mm-hmm.
There's a pen.
So.
And so for our starches, last time I believe we said we would only have snacks 2 to 3 times a week instead of every night. So, but it seems like what you're doing now is that you are making it so that your portions of starches are smaller.
Right.
So
right.
Let's think about that a little bit more. And how many starches are you consuming right now per meal? How many cups?
I would say it's probably, I guess it would be 1 cup.
Okay.
At this point.
So if that's 3 cups a day, 1 cup per meal, and we'd like to decrease that for each meal.
Okay.
How much do you think you could work towards decreasing that, if that's since that's your goal?
Yeah, I guess is at this point probably just to start at slowest and go from 3 maybe down to 2, so you can cut that down more.
So 2 cups overall. We could also think about it in a different way.
Okay.
And that could be if you have 1 cup per meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, each meal could be cut from 1 cup to whatever you would want. So 3/4, 2/3. You could also think about it that way. So whichever one you prefer and think would be easier to manage, that's up to you.
Okay, sure. That sounds like a plan. Okay.
So how are your snacking habits going at night?
Yeah, I don't snack every night, but just I think that's what I've tried to cut down on, so it's maybe once or twice a week. Yeah.
So we're reaching that goal. The starches we're just going to add in this component. So why don't we write that one down too, and just refamiliarize ourselves.
Or instead of having a fruit or something like that instead of a starch in the evening.
That's a great option. I think we talked about that last time. I'm happy to hear that you have remembered that.
Yeah. Starch, okay.
So do these goals sound good for you? Are you happy with them?
I think so. Just instead of just cutting them off all together, I don't think that's reasonable, but something that is, I think, that is workable.
Great. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how ready do you feel that you can make these changes?
I'd say about an 8.
An 8?
Yeah.
That's a great number to be at. What makes you say that you're at an 8?
I think just with the starches, I think that's just very hard for me to try to give up. So, especially with the pastas and all the other things there too. But I think that's something if I start working on gradually and work that down.
Great. So since you're at an 8, and we've discussed why you say you are there, what would make you become more ready to change on more like a 10?
Yeah, that's kind of tough to think about that. I think it would be just not having that option is available, or just try to think more of, different types of more vegetables and things like that to add in, maybe, instead of, going with for a side, doing more vegetable instead of a starch. Think of it, if I think of it that way, that would.
Good. So maybe
push it.
that can be our goal for next time. So
Sure.
we can stick with these for now, and you can write a little note about vegetables for next time. But let's keep a maintainable, achievable goal.
Okay. Sure.
We add in something else.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Okay, so if you're happy with these goals and you feel like you can achieve them, and do you have any more concerns that you'd like to talk about today, or anything you'd like to share?
No, I think this is good. I think I'm slowly progressing towards what I want to achieve.
Good. Is there anybody in your household that has been helping you achieve these goals?
Oh yes, my wife has been very helpful. She's tried to, adjust the menus, and she asked me, what we should have, and so I think that goes a long way to helping get towards the goals.
I'm happy to hear you have a support system. It sounds like your wife is a great partner for you to help you achieve your goals of your food habits.
Yep.
Well, that's all I have for you today. And if you have nothing else.
I don't know. I think this is good.
It was nice to meet with you again, and I hope to see you come back and we can continue on our journey.
Okay. Well, thank you. Yep. This is been very helpful.
Awesome.
Okay. All right.